Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is all about my gear, the gear I use when I ride my Spyder. So I'm just going to take you over what I use, show you what I bought. Nothing is sponsored, this is all stuff that I purchased with my own money. And I can tell you how I like it and I'll show you what I use. So starting with my helmet, this is an HJC helmet. Forgot the exact model. So large white HJC helmet. I did purchase the reflector, the reflective shield for this. I find that helps with the sun. Also, my wife and I both have the Cardo headsets. It's the Cardo Freedom 2X. So we use these to intercom back and forth to each other. I haven't tried much other than that as far as music and piping other stuff through the system. My wife and I primarily just use this for intercomming back and forth. I have an HJC white helmet I've seen here. My wife uses a Shoei helmet that fit her the best. This one just didn't fit her head as well. Just for any of you vloggers out there, I have the chin mount specifically for this helmet. So I put the chin mount on, and this is where I attach my DJI Osmo 4 camera right here for motovlogging. So that's pretty much my helmet setup. Just only one for now, we'll see, but I like this one. It's got adequate vents and it works for me just fine. So that's the helmet, and then kind of going down, well, I'm going to go to gloves at the moment. I have two pair of gloves. This is my initial set of gloves. These are just a black Revit leather glove. It is perforated and it does have the knuckle protection here. I found these work really well, except when it's really warm. They are black and they are leather, so they get kind of warm. So this is my probably 70 degree and below glove that I prefer to wear. But I also have a pair of Revit, what I would call summer gloves. These are, I think, the Sand 5 kind of vented glove, and works well for me. And like I said, I use this for the higher temperature days, just to get some airflow across the hands and that kind of thing. So yeah, so far two pair of gloves. I'm kind of looking for that third glove for the really cold riding, kind of the middle of the road riding, and these are the hot riding. So this is what I have so far for my gloves. Also, for my jackets, I love this jacket. This is a Revit jacket. Love the way this fits, love the way it looks. So this is a Revit jacket, I think a size medium. My wife actually has the same Revit jacket in the women's style, but love the jacket. Adequate protection for shoulders, back, elbows. Also has the zip-in liner, which kind of makes it waterproof. I don't have it in now because it's been too hot, but it has the zip-in sort of waterproof liner, and it also has kind of the vest cold weather snap-in. So you kind of get the exterior shell, you can make it waterproof, you can put the liner in for cold, zip vents, plenty of pockets. I just love the way it looks, and kind of with the theme of the gloves, I wear this in probably 70 degrees and below. I find it's too hot. Once it gets about 80 degrees, and with the way the Spyder deflects all the air, it really gets warm. So this is my 70 degree and below jacket. But I also have figured out that what do I use for the hotter days? And this is what I've decided on here. This is I think this is Icon Mesh AF jacket. So this is the high-vis for the summer jacket. So this is my 70 degrees and up, right? It's fully vented, just mesh, got the CE armor on the back, shoulders, elbows, but this is my go-to for 70 and over. I love the high vis, love the way it fits, like the way the wind just blows through it. I still feel protected. So this is, like I said, the kind of mid-range jacket, hot jacket. I've yet to find the cold jacket, but what I've done, and I don't have that shown in this video right now, but I did purchase a heated vest from Costco. So I have a heated vest that I'm going to try underneath my Revit jacket, and maybe that suffices for the cold, kind of the cold weather, maybe cold weather winter. I wouldn't use winter lightly, but the colder temperatures. Also, what I've found is it maybe not necessary for the Spyder, but I had it for my Vespa, and I like the way they fit and how they feel. I have these Pando Moto jeans, and I like these because I've had a couple pair of different jeans, but these are the best, I think, for how they look. They have the CE soft armor in the hip area and the knees, but they just look like a nice natural jean to where when you're not riding and you've ridden somewhere and you want to walk around, totally looks like you're not wearing a big bulky padded up suit. So I kind of like how casual they are, but how they give me protection. So I do wear, not every single trip, but those are my go-to jeans. 100% on my Vespa. Spyder's optional depending on what I'm doing. But again, like those, been through several pair of different brands. That's what I decided on. Also, I have these boots. Love these boots. I get a lot of compliments on these when I wear them. They're the ankle, over the ankle, tall riding boot. They got the shift thing for your toe, which we don't use on the Spyder. The full leather, the full protection. I think this brand is TCX. Very comfortable. Got these at Cycle Gear. By the way, most everything I have comes from Cycle Gear, except the Pando Moto pants. All this Revit stuff, helmet, boots, jackets. I just go to my local Cycle Gear. They're like 5 minutes away. You know, it just works for me. But you can probably get this stuff anywhere online. So my wife, like I said, has the same Revit jacket. She has a Revit summer jacket for her. So she's got 2 jackets as well. She's got a showy helmet. She doesn't have any boots yet. We need to get her boots. And I forget what gloves she has at the moment. But this is kind of the gear I've settled into. Let me know what you guys wear. This seems to be I'm happy with everything here. Some stuff is winding and out along the way, but this is what I've ended up with. This is what I find comfortable. It's what I enjoy riding in. The only thing I don't have in my stable yet is a rain gear. I am looking at the Revit Pacific 4 H2O rain suit. Decided to go with a one-piece versus a pant and a jacket, but that's forthcoming down the road. Just doing my research, but it's kind of where I'm narrowing it into is this Revit one-piece. Just kind of want to put the one-piece over all my gear. I don't want to deal with separates, meaning a jacket and a pant, and I'm sure they're not 100% waterproof, but it should hopefully keep the bulk of water off of me when I'm riding in the rain. I don't know what I'll do about how that works with your helmet, but yeah, we'll see. So rain gear to come, but I think I've got everything covered. Helmet, jackets for the appropriate temperature, pants, gloves, boots. It's kind of all the stuff you need. I do have, and I've experimented with on my Vespa, I have an airbag, one of those airbag vests. As a matter of fact, I can show you. This is my Helite airbag vest. I don't wear this on my Spyder. I just don't feel the need because of how stable, how large, how safe I feel, but I do use this on my Vespa. I really like it. It's the analog model where you just hook the little cord to the Vespa, and should I depart the machine, it will just pull this and inflate the airbag itself. I went with the low-tech model versus the computerized, battery-operated, G-force, tell me when I'm having an accident. I just wanted to pull the ripcord, let her rip, and go there. But I don't wear this on my Spyder, but I do like it. I think they've went up in price. I got this a couple of years ago, but highly suggest if you're looking for one that you purchase one of these, this model at least. I can vouch for it, seems to work fine. I've never deployed it, but it fits well and does what I need for the airbag. But again, I don't use it on the Spyder. So yeah, so that's my gear. Let me know what you guys use. This is what I've settled into and I'm happy with. So if you have any questions or comments, let me know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.